I found the problem. Good God. Let's try that. Welcome back. As you saw there at the beginning of the video, the fuel cap shut off on the Honda Express got me there. I didn't realize that I had shut it off, and that's why my bike kept dying. You didn't see the other 2 times that it died on me. And then also you got a little taste for the little Honda Express NA50 chugging along the highways and byways there. You can see that it runs pretty good. The bride's a little bouncy. Probably I have a little too much air pressure in the tires. At least I'm hoping that's the case, because that would be an easy fix. And then there you heard it just shift gears, and I was thinking to myself, listening to that, wouldn't it have been nice if Honda had come up with a 3-speed automatic for this thing, or a 3-speed manual for that matter, but I guess they'd already done that with their Super Cub, just 3 or 4 speeds. But wouldn't it be really cool to have a 3-speed automatic on this thing, because it's in need of at least another gear. But I tell you what, I don't know what it is, but I have a lot of fun riding around these Honda Express bikes, even if they're only doing, this one only does about 33, 34 miles an hour. Yes, the ride is kind of bouncy, maybe a little exaggerated by the camera view there, but you definitely feel it. And I'll check the tire pressures on I think they're like mid-30s, 35, 36, so I'm hoping it's not something else. Of course, I don't know what else it could be. The suspension, maybe? But I will check into this. And I noticed on the NA50, they've actually put springs under the seat to give you a little more of a cushioned ride. So maybe these bikes were just kind of bouncy and jerky to begin with. I don't know. This is my first NA50. Actually, I had one for a very brief amount of time, but I guess I can't really count that because I never even got to ride the thing. It was kind of a long story. But anyhow, the other issue I'm having on this ride is the only light that's working is the headlight, which suggests that something's gone wrong with the battery. So I pull over to take a look because I can't get brake lights, turn signals, or horn. And those are all on that same circuit with the battery. And so I'm checking the battery connections here. And everything looks fine. So I can't really figure out what's going on. But later, I've had this problem on other bikes. It turned out to be the ignition switch where the key goes in, the ignition cylinder. And basically, if you turn the key too far on this one, it'll go from off to on and then shut off again. So you've got to just jiggle the key to the right spot in order to order to get it in the run position. Anyway, so I don't know if that's from just wear, turning the key on and off thousands of times over the years, or what causes that. Maybe somebody out there knows, because I've had that on several bikes. I had one on a QT50. You had to kind of get it between off and run, like kind of a little past midway between the two to get all the lights to come on. And so I probably experienced that problem on at least a few bikes, maybe 4 by now. So I'm sitting there puzzling over this, and I get home and I shut it down. I come back out, turn the key on, and the lights work. And then I figured out it turns out also I had I put in a new flasher relay right there, and just trying stuff here, I ended up switching the connections, and then later when the lights worked, the flasher relay started working too. So the good news is I figured it out, and now all my electronics are working great. I have to replace the speedometer bulb and the high beam indicator bulb if I want to complete them all, and I guess I can do that. So and by the way, my buddy backed out. He was thinking of buying this, but he backed out. So if there's anybody out there in internet land that's looking for a Honda Express, I'm going to say I'm about 98% done with this. Might do a little cleanup on it. But if you're out there and interested, I'll, kind of had my fun getting it back together and riding it around some, and I'll ride it around some more, but I've got 5 other bikes, so this was just kind of a little project to keep me occupied, as if I don't have enough projects already, but it's always, the most fun is getting a bike that, I guess the engine was running on this, but basically not running and getting it running again. And then once you've got it running again, it's time to move it on to the next guy. And this is one of those bikes. I'll have fun with it for a week or 2 more at least. I'd imagine it's not going to sell overnight, but if you're interested, let me know. And maybe we can make it happen. But basically, trying to think. Besides, the high beam indicator and the speedometer light, which I think I've even got 12-volt bulbs for that. Let me think here. What else needs to be done? I'll probably lower the air pressure in the tires to kind of get rid of that bouncy ride. And you can have another key made. I always like to have 2 keys. And a little cleanup. I guess I got to true the rear tire a little bit too. But here's an idea. I've got a straightaway here you can see. And, the top temperature is, like I said, only about 366. So the jetting seems to be pretty darn close. Yeah, other than, maybe cleaning up things here and there and those bulbs, I think that about does it. I'm still, I don't realize what the electrical problem is while I'm riding now, so I kind of stop again because I'm worried, maybe the headlight's blown out too, and don't want to go through replacing that as well. So there you have it. That's the Honda Express NA50. It's kind of like a baby Urban Express, kind of the same design and stuff. And It'd be neat to stick like a 16-inch front tire on this, but it may not fit, and it would definitely eliminate the front fender. Here's another little straightaway, and kind of get an idea for how it runs, the performance. If you wanted to eke a few more miles an hour out of it, I guess it could be done, but at the expense of your low end, your acceleration from the start. Anyhow, there you have it. The Honda Express NA50 1981 2-speed. I'll continue to enjoy it, but if you're interested, let me know. Thanks for watching.